Viewers, in today's video, we will tell you about one of Ibrahim Traoré's revolutionary projects that has caught the attention of the entire world. You may have never imagined that on the soil of Africa, an entire industry could rise from millions of sheep, an industry powerful enough to transform not only Burkina Faso, but the entire African region. This incredible vision became reality under the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, who decided to use natural resources and livestock to build a new kind of economic strength. This project is not limited to shearing wool. It represents a new chapter where Burkina Faso's name now shines in the global textile industry. From the breeding and health of the sheep to the cleaning, processing, dyeing, weaving, and finishing of the wool, every stage of the system has been established under Traoré's supervision. The results are astonishing. Each sheep produces up to 8 kilograms of wool annually, and when millions of sheep are raised under one structured program, this wool becomes more than just a product. It becomes a form of golden wealth for the nation. So today you will witness how Ibrahim Traoré is turning something as simple as wool into a force that could shape the future of Burkina Faso, and even Africa itself. According to Traoré, an industry is only strong when its roots are connected to the land. That is why his first step was to restore Burkina Faso's natural grazing fields. His vision was clear: create open pastures, fresh grasslands, and a natural environment so that the animals stay healthy and produce more. He launched large-scale government-supported grazing programs where thousands of sheep now roam freely across the fields. But the plan didn't rely on grass alone. Traoré ordered that farmers provide grains and feed throughout the year to keep the animals strong and energetic. Modern shelters were also built to protect the sheep during heavy rains and scorching summers. The most beautiful sight comes during springtime, when new lambs are born, a season of hope and renewal. Traoré even formed special care teams for newborn lambs. These teams are equipped with modern facilities, but also respect the natural bond between a mother and her offspring. Research has shown that lambs recognize their mother's voice, and this relationship plays a crucial role in their growth and survival. That's why Traoré's project gives special importance to this natural connection between mother and child. Furthermore, he reminded farmers that caring for animals is a responsibility, not just a business. Training camps were established in rural areas to teach villagers how to feed and care for their sheep, how to ensure access to clean water, and how to protect them according to seasonal changes. In this way, Traoré has not only created a system for raising livestock, he has built an environment that is safe, natural, and full of life, where animals thrive and production grows naturally. Experts now call this initiative Africa's most eco-friendly livestock policy. And as Traoré often says, when animals are healthy, the nation becomes strong. That belief is what led him to create a unified animal health system in Burkina Faso, one that monitors everything from basic needs to serious diseases. To ensure the health and care of every sheep, Ibrahim Traoré established veterinary teams that travel across different regions to examine the animals regularly. These teams are responsible for trimming the sheep's hooves every few months, a simple but vital task that prevents infections and keeps the animals comfortable. During the rainy season, when moisture levels rise, these precautions become even more important. After that comes one of the most critical parts of the plan, the vaccination program. Under Traoré's directive, millions of sheep are vaccinated every year against common diseases. These vaccinations not only keep the animals healthy, but also save farmers from devastating losses. Alongside this, a deworming system was introduced to ensure that the sheep's digestion stays strong and efficient. Healthy stomachs mean better nutrition, faster growth, and stronger wool. Another major challenge is the presence of parasites that often hide in the sheep's wool and spread illness. To tackle this, Traoré made the use of modern sprays and protective medicines mandatory. Thanks to these measures, the sheep remain healthy and their wool stays clean, strong, and of premium quality. Traoré's policy makes one thing very clear. This project is not just about wool production. It is a complete system of animal welfare where the health and happiness of the animals come first. This is why farmers in rural Burkina Faso now feel more confident than ever before. They know that their government is standing beside them, protecting their herds and securing their livelihoods. When Ibrahim Traoré decided to establish the wool industry in Burkina Faso, his first step was to organize the shearing process. As you may know, wool grows continuously, and if it is not trimmed, it becomes a heavy burden for the sheep, even affecting their health. To solve this, Traoré introduced an official shearing schedule, which takes place every year at the end of spring. This timing allows the sheep to stay cool and comfortable during the hot summer months. Viewers, you'll be amazed to know that one sheep produces around 8 kilograms of wool each year. Now imagine, when millions of sheep are raised under this national project, the result is an enormous treasure of wool. This collection is not limited to local use. It is exported to international markets, bringing millions of dollars in revenue for the country. To ensure safety and quality during shearing, Traoré arranged the training of skilled workers. According to him, the most important rule is that the sheep must not be harmed in any way during cutting. For this purpose, modern machines and tools were imported to make the process faster, cleaner, and completely safe. At special training centers, farmers learn how to remove the entire fleece in a single, clean piece, ensuring both efficiency and high market value. Once the shearing is complete, the next crucial stage begins, the cleaning and sorting of the wool. This is the phase that Ibrahim Traoré paid special attention to. He believes that if raw wool is not cleaned immediately after cutting, its value decreases, and it loses the global quality standard that Burkina Faso now aims for. For this reason, Traoré established modern processing plants in several cities across Burkina Faso. Freshly shorn wool is first sent to these centers, where massive machines carefully separate dust, grass, and impurities from the fibers. After that, the wool is washed in warm water mixed with mild detergents, a process known as scouring. To meet international standards, Traoré imported state-of-the-art technology to make sure every strand of wool comes out clean, soft, and ready for the next stage of production. But the process doesn't end there. Under Traoré's orders, all the wool is then sorted according to its quality and texture. Some fibers are longer, some are finer, and some are thicker, each category serving a unique purpose. The finest wool is used to create luxury clothing, while the thicker fibers are used for blankets, carpets, and industrial textiles. This careful sorting ensures that nothing goes to waste. Even the dust and grass collected during cleaning are reused as organic fertilizer for farmlands. The smallest wool scraps are recycled into other industrial materials, making this entire operation a model of a zero-waste industry. Everything about this plan shows how deeply Traoré has thought through every stage of the wool industry. He didn't just focus on production, he built a sustainable ecosystem where every detail matters. His policy is clear. Everything that comes from Africa must meet the world's highest standards. And today, Burkina Faso is proving to the world that it is no longer just a nation. It is an emerging industrial power built on integrity, vision, and innovation. So viewers, you have seen how Ibrahim Traoré transformed something as simple as sheep's wool into a national revolution. This is not merely a story of clothing, it's a story of economic independence and pride, one that is lifting Burkina Faso into the front lines of global progress. This journey teaches us an important lesson, that when leadership is honest and intentions are pure, even the simplest natural resources can become a source of prosperity and dignity for an entire nation. If you found this story about Ibrahim Traoré's remarkable wool revolution inspiring, make sure to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more such powerful and educational stories. And tell us in the comments, what do you think Ibrahim Traoré's next great step for Africa will be?